90-Day Fiance, Adnan Abdelfattah looks unrecognizable in 2018 video when he was a teenager. A shocking throwback video of 90-Day Fiance, before the 90 Days star Adnan Abdelfattah from 2018 has surfaced online. He used to be a teenager just a few years ago. Adnan is currently 23 years old and married to the 41-year-old Tigerlily Taylor from Texas. Tigerlily and Adnan have a strange backstory, with her meeting him in June 2023 and getting married to the Jordanian man in September 2023. Tigerlily hardly knew Adnan at all and had to marry him on day one of their meeting in person. She's since defended their 19-year age gap all the time. Tigerlily was a twice-divorced single mom of two when she met Adnan on Instagram. 90-Day Fiance _Alexa has posted a video from Adnan's TikTok. The video is from 2018 and Adnan was a teenager when he filmed it. While Adnan is dealing with hair loss now and considering surgery, 6 years ago, Adnan had lush, bouncy hair which she flaunted in the clip along with his abs. Adnan seemed to have taken an interest in being in front of the camera all those years ago and followed his dream to become a model back home. Merstelrixi commented, "This makes the age difference more real. To each their own, but it's just so odd to me." What Adnan's video from 2018 means for his 90-Day Fiance career. Adnan has a lot of maturing to do at 23. Tigerlily has tried to defend her age gap with Adnan by claiming that he is mature for his age and acts like he is 80 years old, and she behaved like a 10-year-old. Tigerlily and Adnan even have a baby together. She became open to dating someone younger than her when she started listening to the Divorced Not Dead podcast, since the podcaster herself has a 19-year gap relationship with her partner. Tigerlily may say that Adnan is wise for his age, but he made his immaturity pretty evident at the tell-all with his interactions with cast members. Adnan was a pro at filming and editing lip-sync videos when he was a teenager. Now, Adnan seems to have shifted his focus to being a businessman in America. While he does get to be on TV with 90-Day Fiance, Adnan doesn't seem to be exploring modeling as a career since moving to Texas. Adnan seems to be content with his luxury cars, fishing, and being a dad to a 5-month-old baby. Adnan hasn't revealed his plans for the future yet, so it remains to be seen if Adnan will be back to creating dancing videos for his social media soon. Our take on Adnan's throwback video where he looks like a different person. Does Adnan's old video predict his future in America? Tigerlily was well in her 30s when Adnan was filming these videos for TikTok. He would never have imagined that by 2025 he would be settled in the US with a wife and a child. Life has taken an ever bigger turn for Adnan after his 90-Day Fiance, before the 90 Days debut, and even if he has become a bad boy of the franchise, Adnan is also a recognizable face and a household name thanks to the reality TV show and his contribution to his and Tigerlily's unique storyline. 90-Day Fiance, B90 Tell-All, Adnan leaves, Tigerlily ambushed. In the upcoming 90-Day Fiance, before the 90 Days Season 7 Tell-All, Adnan Abdelfattah walks off the set and leaves his wife to be ambushed. It has not been the easiest season for the couple, and now they must answer the tough questions about their relationship. So, what happens when Tigerlily Taylor is left to fend for herself? Keep reading to see the preview. 90-Day Fiance Tell-All, Adnan leaves and Tigerlily's ambushed. Life has not been easy for Tigerlily Taylor and Adnan Abdelfattah since they first connected. There was a nearly 2-decade age difference between the couple. Tigerlily lived quite the life, had children, and was stable, whereas Adnan wanted everything done for him. When she came to cook a Thanksgiving dinner for him and his family, she needed help. Adnan looked consistently inconvenienced whenever she asked questions. Additionally, Tigerlily was insanely high maintenance, traveling with a glam squad, which did not work for Adnan. He did not want anyone looking at his wife and felt she needed to observe the rules of his culture. The 90-Day Fiance couple struggled with a power balance. Tigerlily was a free, independent spirit, whereas Adnan had strict cultural rules that his partner had to observe. The way she dressed was monitored and scrutinized, but she wanted to be with him and they tried to have a baby. She was worried that she would not be able to do that given she was 41, and if that were the case, he claimed he would take on more wives. Tigerlily did get pregnant and gave birth right before the tell-all. Unfortunately, in a clip from the 90-Day Fiancé tell-all, Adnan cannot handle the heat, so he gets out of the kitchen. He is seen bashing the cast and walking away, leaving his wife on the couch. She must then contend with her co-stars who question her ensemble. They feel that she is wearing a large cover-up, insinuating she has given in to Adnan's lifestyle. She maintains that she just gave birth, so she does not feel comfortable in her tight clothing. All of the questions. Tigerlily Taylor's 90-Day Fiancé co-stars want to know if she was allowed to wear what she wanted under normal circumstances. She maintained she could do what she wanted, though everyone was unsure of this. So, what did fans have to say after seeing Adnan abandon his wife at the tell-all? Others felt that she should have researched his lifestyle and culture before blindly marrying him. Then, she would not have been so mad at his rules. The latest 90-Day spin-off is even better than I expected. The first episode of the newest spin-off, 90-Day Hunt for Love, has aired, and the tone the show has already established has blown me away. The 90-Day Fiancé franchise is known for pumping out spin-off after spin-off. In 2014, the franchise started with the OG 90-Day Fiancé series. After the third season, the franchise released 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, to showcase the married couple's continued journey. Then the franchise pumped out mini-supporting series like 90-Day What Now? Or 90-Day Diaries, and other full-blown spin-offs like 90-Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days and 90-Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise. In just over a decade, the franchise has released over 20 different spin-offs, and this year they've done it again. My opinions on a new spin-off, in general, have flipped back and forth. Although I love the 90-Day Fiancé franchise and have a soft spot for the K1 visa storyline, I also think the series often exploits the stars past the point of pure entertainment. Sometimes, the storylines are similar across the spin-offs and become played out and predictable. However, I had high hopes for the newest series based solely on the new premise. The only resemblance to the overall franchise is the stars, but the premise of the show is different from the other spin-offs. 90-Day Hunt for Love features random singles for the 90-Day Fiancé alumni to mingle with, and after the first episode, I think my original beliefs were correct. 90-Day Fiancé stars seem optimistic. Firstly, there's a much more hopeful and optimistic vibe among the 90-Day Fiancé stars. In the traditional spin-offs, there's a lot of drama and pressure between time constraints, visas, and in-laws. In this spin-off, everyone is starting from scratch and searching for love at the same time. As the stars walk in and introduce themselves or provide their backstory, the tone seems different than the other shows. Even the stars themselves seem different and have a bit of pep in their step. For instance, some of the alumni to appear on the newest spin-off were Chantel Everett, Tiffany Franco, and Usman Sojaboy-Umar. The last time those three stars appeared in the franchise, they weren't having the easiest time connecting and stepping into the dating world. Chantel tried dating another international man, but he couldn't get past the divorce. The same thing happened to Tiffany, as she tried dating on 90-Day, The Single Life, but none of the relationships panned out. Usman, on the other hand, was last seen with Kimberly Menzies back in Happily Ever After Season 7, when they broke off their engagement. Each of the stars has had a difficult time on the series, but I think they're much more open and willing to move past that in this new spin-off. Tiffany is hoping to find her man, but she's also going into the experience with no expectations, which I think shows a lot of growth. Similarly, Chantel is ready to move on from her divorce, and Usman has realized that if he wants children, he can't keep dating old women. I think the stars have shown a lot of growth and maturity so far, and it's only the beginning. Hunt for Love leaves potential for lots of drama. However, while the vibes might be chill now, the premise leaves room for turmoil that the previous series don't showcase. For example, with the new 90-Day Fiancé series essentially a speed dating show, there's potential for love triangles and much more drama. I think some of the cast members potentially hinted at the drama in their confessionals already. Tiffany mentioned how stunning Chantel was, and while it's not a competition, hopefully, there will be enough men left over for her. On top of that, there's also the ex-couple Tim Malcolm and Jennifer Tarazona, which I think adds a complicated layer to the dynamic. Both of them can be forward and blunt, and I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow clash as the season goes on. To further support my opinions, an interview with the cast suggests my beliefs might be right. In an interview with In Touch, Tiffany revealed, "Believe me when I tell you whatever you think, whatever you assume is gonna happen, get ready to be completely thrown off guard." The single mom of two continued to explain, "Everything you believe and everything you know, get ready to be okay." Very, very, very surprised. Sometimes pleasantly, sometimes not so pleasantly. 90 Day Fiance. Before the 90 Days Season 1 star Courtney Riordan also claimed that the series was the wildest thing 90 Day has ever filmed. She hinted the new series was going to be wild as so much happened there. That's never happened on reality TV before. Overall, while the 90 Day Fiancé franchise is known for overdoing it with the spin-offs, they might have hit gold with this one. I think this is the perfect embodiment of what the franchise has been missing. This new spin-off deviates just enough from the rest of the 90 Day Fiancé series that it could be its own show, but with the return of older stars, the spin-off is that much more appealing. Although it is still very early in the release, I'm certainly looking forward to what the new spin-off has to unfold. Here's the only way I'll give 90 Day, The Last Resort another chance. 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 didn't give the best impression that the show is accomplishing its goal, and I don't have much faith that Season 3 will be able to improve the direction in which the show is going. However, if the series can ensure that the next season includes a few major changes, then I would be open to watching another season of the spin-off. Season 2 and its 5-part finale are over, only to reveal that one couple is officially still together, Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trubkina. At this point, I'm beginning to lose all hope in the series itself. The tell-all was a mess and the answers Sean Robinson gained only led to more questions. However, the 90 Day Fiancé franchise is known for pushing out more seasons even if the others didn't do well. Considering the series is still new and has a drastically different plot from the rest of the spin-off, the return of another season seems highly likely. However, in order for Season 3 to succeed, I think the series needs to implement a few major changes. The Last Resort needs more therapists and real tools. The main purpose of the Last Resort spin-off is to improve the couple's relationships, but I think it's safe to say the series is failing miserably at its job. Only one couple from each season is still together in the current day, and barely half of the couples were willing to recommit at the ceremonies in each season. I think in part this has to do with the therapist, or lack thereof. Compared to the first season, Season 2 severely lacked therapist involvement and the couples didn't seem like they were given real tools to improve their relationships. While the first season seemed to have more therapists and, as a viewer, I got to see